My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Mandukya Karika. Let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara. Sada Shiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Shruti Smriti Purananam, Alayam Karunalayam, Namami Bhagavat Padam, Shankaram, Lokashankaram, Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam, Yena Characharam, Tatpadam, Darshitam Yena, Tasmai, Shri Gurave Namaha, Harihi Om. We'll continue our discussion of Mandukya Karika. We'll take up shloka number 2.7 to 2.18. What we discussed in the earlier shlokas, we discussed why dream is mithya, why dream is unreal. First couple of shlokas we discussed the unreality of the dream world. Why dream is mithya? Because dream is happening within our mind. An elephant cannot be there in our mind. Time and space, there's no continuity. I sleep, I dream that I'm in America, but when I wake up, I'm in Bangalore. So that's why dream is called mithya. Then we gave similarity between the waking world and dream world. Waking world is also similar to dream world. Why? What is common to waking world and dream world is when you are experiencing dream, the dream is real. When you are experiencing waking world is real. Dream is real in the dream. Okay? But waking world is unreal in the dream. Waking world is real in the waking state, and dream is unreal in the waking state. Miss Jagrati, who is working in Bangalore, dreams that she is Miss Swapna, working in America. For Miss Swapna, Bangalore is unreal, Bangalore family is unreal. Miss Jagrati, this America, California is unreal, and California family is unreal. So, what is real for dream is unreal for waking. What is real for waking is unreal for dream. Right? That's what we discussed. But there are some important commonalities. When you experience the dream, dream appears to be real. When you experience the waking state appears to be real. You cannot say, oh, this is dream. A dream tiger chases you, run. Experientially real. But factually unreal. When you wake up from the dream is not there. Dream objects are not there. Similarly, waking state, if you wake up, the waking world is also unreal, just like a dream. But the difficulty is we are in the waking state. In the waking state, to find out the waking world is unreal is difficult for us. Just like to find out the dream world is unreal in the dream state is difficult. So, some conditions are given to tell waking world is unreal. What is that? Something which is there temporarily is unreal, mithya. The waking world has a beginning and waking world has an end. Dream world has a beginning, dream world has an end. When the waking world stops, dream world begins. Dream world stops, waking world begins. Both are temporary. What is temporary is unreal. What is temporary is mithya. Then one more thing is told. What was not there in the beginning and what is not there in the end is not there in the middle also. what is there in the beginning, what is there now, what is not there in the beginning, what is not there in the end is unreal. It's not there in the middle also. The waking world is not there in the deep sleep state. Waking world is not there in the deep sleep state. That's why waking world is unreal. Dream world is not there in the dream state, waking state. Dream world is not in the, is appears to be in the middle and appears to disappears. Again waking world appears. So dream world is unreal. So these are the conditions given to tell waking world is unreal. Waking world and dream world both are factually real, experientially real, but factually unreal. Like a snake is experientially real. Okay, but factually unreal. Factually only rope is there. Experientially, you experience snake. So now the objections are raised. How can you say waking world is unreal? You cannot compare waking world and dream world. Waking world is real. Some objections are raised. What are those objections? These are from 2.7 to 2.18. Yeah. Okay. What are the objections? Let us see. Main objections. People say you cannot compare waking world and dream world. The dream world, which we see in the dream, which are unique. The dream is not just dependent on the waking world. It's sometimes we see something in dream which is very strange, which is not there in the waking world. Sometimes we see people and situations in the dream world which are very different, which I didn't see in the waking world. Dream world appears to be very unique. So why don't you consider, instead of saying dream world is unreal and waking world is unreal, why don't you say dream world is also real and waking world is also real? Why other way? You are saying dream world is unreal, mithya, and waking world is unreal, mithya. I will say dream world is also real and waking world is also unreal, real. Both call as satya, because dream world is some unique things are happening. Why call it as mithya, unreal? This is the first objection. All right. Instead of calling both as unreal, call both as real. Then your problem is solved. The answer is, first of all, let me ask you, the one who is asking the question. Okay. Is the dream real to you? The one who is objecting, right? Tell me, you had a dream yesterday. Is dream real for you or not? The person says, no, dream is not real. So dream is real, nobody will accept. Right? Dream is real, nobody can accept. So you cannot call dream as real and waking world as real, because you yourself don't accept the dream as real. Okay? So the unique thing in the dream, the speciality in the dream, some things which you are not seeing, the place which you are not seeing, is not because there are dream objects. Because that's a dream subject. The subject changes, the objects appear like that. That's in the waking state also. Waking state also, you go to a movie, put a 3D glasses, then movie characters appear to be coming near you. What is different is your sense organ, you have added some capability. The uniqueness is not coming from the object. Uniqueness is coming from your sense organ and the mind, subject. What you see depends on the subject. So dream subject, because of the dream subject, the dream world appears to be unique. Not because dream world is unique. Because of the sense organs and dream body, the world appears to be different. Not because it's a world, different world there. In the waking state, somebody is colorblind. For him, the world appears black and white. Somebody has a problem of hearing. So he can see the experience of the world only with his eyes and touch. Everybody's experience the dream world, it depends on their subject, their body-mind complex. It doesn't mean that there's a dream world. The dream body is experiencing world. Depending on the dream body, experience of the world is different. Similarly, waking state, depending on waking body, the world will be different. A person who is blind, he cannot experience this form at all. He can experience only touch, sound, smell, and taste. Your experience depends on the experiencer, which is the subject, body. Right? So your objection that dream world is unique is not valid. First of all, you say, you're objecting saying that the waking state and dream state, both you can, why you can't call as real? The answer is, the waking state and dream state is real. You don't agree. You say dream is not real. Nobody agrees, dream is real. Okay. I have already pointed out to you similarity between the waking state and dream state. Then you say, well, dream world is unique. I'm experiencing it. Dream world is not unique. The dream body, experience of dream world depends on the dream body, the type of body which you have. In the waking state also, you can see somebody using a Google glasses will see the world in a different way. Somebody is sitting on top of the mountain sees the world in a different way. Somebody is in the middle of the mountain sees the world in a different way. Somebody is at the bottom of the mountain sees the world in a different way. Yes, the world is not unique. The seeing viewpoint is different. It is the experiencer which makes a difference, not the world itself. That's why said in Upanishad and Vedas, there are 14 lokas. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. Bhuloka, Borloka, Swarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. Don't be under the impression that there are 14 lokas. Depending on the papa and punya, good merit and sin, the jiva takes different bodies. And when jiva takes different bodies, he experiences the world, the experience is called loka. The experience changes. Don't be under the impression that there are different worlds apart from the subject. The subject and the object, world, both appear together. If you have done a good punya, the body of the jiva will be suitable for Devaloka. And jiva Devaloka will appear to you. Don't be under the impression there is something called Devaloka separately from you, the jiva. Don't be under the impression that Miss Swapna, who is dreaming that she is in California, Miss Jagrati, who is dreaming that she is in Bangalore, the dream world is different from the experiencer. Miss Swapna and California appear together. Miss Jagrati and Bangalore appear together. There's no unique world, but there's an experiencer. The world depends on the experiencer. That's why the loka depends on the experiencer. Don't be under the impression that there are 14 lokas independent of the experiencer. Somebody has to experience the Devaloka or heaven. He has to have a body, heavenly body. Then he experiences the Devaloka. If you have earthly body, you will experience the earthly loka, earth. If you have dream body, you will experience the dream world. the uniqueness is not in the world, but the uniqueness is in the body and sense organs of the experiencer. Is the objection clear and answer is clear? Objection is told, my dear sir, you are saying dream world is unreal. Then he will again come back to me. Dream world, I say unreal, because dream world is experienced within, internal. But waking world is external to me. Waking world is external to me. Waking world is external to me. Okay. So the waking world is external to me. The question is, who says so? I say so. Miss Jagrati says, Miss Swapna's world, California, and Miss Swapna is unreal. Why? Because it's inside my mind. So this is not correct. Miss Swapna is internal. Who says so? Miss Jagrati says so. The waker says about the dream world, that dream world is internal. But ask Miss Swapna. Miss Swapna says, my world is outside only. Miss Swapna sees, experiences the world, California outside only. Right? For Miss Swapna, California appears outside only. For Miss Jagrati, Bangalore appears outside only. So Miss Jagrati's viewpoint of the world, Miss Swapna's world is false. Miss Swapna's world, understanding of Miss Jagrati is false. Understand? So the waker commenting on the dreamer is false. The dreamer commenting on the waker is false. Waker says dreamer's world is internal. That is false. The dreamer says, my world is outside only. So you have to comment on a world from the waker point of view or dreamer point of view. Miss Jagrati can tell about Miss Jagrati's waking world, Bangalore. Miss Swapna can tell her waking world, her world, which is California. But if Miss Swapna comments on Bangalore or Miss Jagrati comments on California, both are false. So waker cannot say the dream world is internal, that's why it's false. Alright? So when you are experiencing something, both appear to be external. But we know very well that my dream world is projected in my dream, is my mental impression. Vasanas. Because of the Nidra Shakti. So same is true for your waking world also. Waking world is projected from Maya Shakti. In dream world, you say entire dream is nothing but a bunch of thoughts. Mind appearing as thoughts, thought appearing as the world. The waking state also is nothing but a bunch of thoughts. Working state is also not different from thoughts. Waking state is because of the Maya Shakti. Dream state is because of the Nidra Shakti. They are not different. So the question saying, the objection saying the dream world is internal, waking world is external is false. Because in the dream world is outside. In the waking state, waking world is outside. So now the problem is the waker cannot comment on the dream, the dreamer cannot comment on the waker. Only people who are ignorant, Adnanis, they'll say dream world is unreal, but waking world is real. Correct? Only ignorant person. But those who know Vedanta, scriptures, they say waking world is unreal, dream world is unreal. Both are mithya. Only Adnanis say, ignorant person says, dream world is unreal, but waking world is real. Because their entire viewpoint is based on the waking world. From Gnani's point of view, from people who know Vedanta, they'll say dream world is same as waking world, both are mithya, unreal. Why? Both have similarities, both are experiential real, but factually unreal. The reality can be experienced or understood by somebody who is not in the dream world or waking world. As a part of the dream world, whatever you comment on waking world is unreal. As a part of waking world, whatever you comment on the dream world is unreal. Miss Jagrati cannot tell about Miss Swapna. Miss Swapna cannot tell about Miss Jagrati. Who can tell about both? Only Atma can tell, because Atma is in both the states. Atma viewpoint only is real. Miss Jagrati's viewpoint is unreal. Miss Swapna's viewpoint is unreal. So those who know scriptures, Vedanta, they say dream world is unreal and waking world is unreal. Only viewpoint of Atma is real. So then there's another objection comes. The waking world has a continuity. The dream world has no continuity. Another objection which is given. Another objection given is, my dear sir, waking world is continuous. Dream world is not continuous. You see, when I wake up in Bangalore, I wake up in Bangalore every time, all the day. The waking world, I wake up in Bangalore anytime. I slept yesterday, woke up in Bangalore. Today I'll sleep, wake up in Bangalore. Waking world has a continuity. Dream world has no continuity. Yesterday when I dreamt I'm in America. Okay, day before yesterday, I was in Africa. There's no continuity in the dream world. Who says so? Miss Jagrati Waker says about the continuity of the waking world. Ask Miss Swapna. Miss Swapna will never say dream world is discontinuous. When you are experiencing dream appears to be really continuous. When you are experiencing dream world appears to be discontinuous. Miss Swapna wakes up in California. She'll never question why she's in California. She thinks that she's in California since so many years. Understand? Miss Swapna has no problem about continuity of the dream. She never questions dream is continuous or not. But Waker questions dream is continuous. For Miss Swapna, the Waker world is discontinuous. So, viewpoint of the Waker, Miss Jagrati, about Swapna, Miss Swapna is false. Miss Swapna, Miss Waker's viewpoint is false. Mr. Waker can claim that the waking world is continuous. Miss Swapna also claims that dream world is continuous. Let's say in your dream you are in a flight. You'll never question, why did I come into flight? Yesterday I was in Bangalore. You'll never say. For flight appears to be continuous in the dream. So the Atma point of view only is real. Miss Waker or Miss Dreamer point of view is unreal. Depending on the subject, the object appears to be very different. So let us say there is something going on. Some fight is going on. The person who is a part of the fight cannot give a proper judgment. Somebody who is outside only can tell somebody. Miss Jagrati and Miss Swapna cannot tell about the dream world or waking world. Somebody who is a witness of this only can tell something about it. The witness only can tell. Witness should be outside. A judge should not be a part of the dispute. So from witness point of view, waking world is unreal and dream world is unreal. The witness from the waking point of view says dream world is unreal. From dream point of view says waking world is unreal. Witness only is present in both. The witness is the only reality present in the both. So let us look at science. Scientific discovery, scientific viewpoint entirely is based on the waking state. It's objective reality. The objective reality, because science is focused on objects, objective reality. The objective reality depends on subject. Subject is the waking state. But according to Vedanta, the subject also is appears in the waking state. The waker appears in the waking state. So waker is also part of the dream. So how can scientific discovery be real? Scientific discovery is also in the mithya world, mithya, unreal. What you call as objectivity, there's no pure objectivity, there's only subjectivity. The waking world is real according to science. But really, if you look at waking world, dream world, and deep sleep, only the witness is common to all. The witness alone is the reality. Somebody is able to comment about reality, should not be part of the game. He should be outside witness. Then only he will comment. Miss Waker, Miss Jagrati cannot comment on Miss Dream, Miss Swapna cannot comment on Miss Jagrati. Somebody who is there in both, unbiased witness only can comment. That's called Mr. Sakshi, Mr. Witness. So then another objection comes. How can you say waking world and dream world are same, equally mithya? Dream is always unclear. Waking world is so clear, you see. Waking world is so clear. All right? Dream things are clear or not clear at all. Who says so? The waker says dreams are not real. But when you are dreaming, a dream tiger comes, you will start running away. You will not say, oh, it's not unclear. It is not clear. When you are dreaming, the dream appears to be very real. Dream appears to be very clear. In dream, it's not unclear. After waking up, dream appears to be unclear. But in the dream is unclear. So waker comes and says, what is dream? Dream, everything is unclear. But waker can say that. Miss Jagrati can say, dream world is unclear. All blurred. Whereas Miss Swapna, dream world is so real. A tiger comes in this dream world, Miss Swapna will run. She'll not say it's unclear. Right? A dog starts coming, she'll run away. Snakes come, she'll run away. In the dream. Dream appears to be real. So Miss Jagrati's comment on dream is not correct. So if both are unreal, who is the experiencer? Who is the creator of this? So people say, Bhagavan created this world. The God created this world. God is the one who created this world. Right? What does God means? G-O-D. Generator, operator, destroyer. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Generator, operator, destroyer. God created the world. Gauda Pataji says, you created the world. You are that God. Don't bring another God for man. You are that God. Generator, operator, destroys you. Who? Atma. Generator, operator, destroyer, God, from Atma point of view, projector, sustainer, and experiencer. Atma is projecting the world, maintaining the world, and experiencing the world. So, Bhagavan, what we call in Puranas and Upanishads, is none other than Atma, you. What is this you? Not the body, not the mind, not the intellect, pure consciousness. What is this you? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, sachidanandatma, shivanannani, shivoham, Shivoham, Shoham. It is you who created the world, the real you. That's called Atma. That's called Sakshi. You have created the world. You have projected the world. You are sustaining the world and you are experiencing the world. It's you. And what we call as Bhagavan in Purana is none other than Atma. This is the conclusion of Vedanta. Jivatma is one with Paramatma. Jivatma is not different from Paramatma. Jivatma is same as Paramatma. So Bhagavad Gita Sri Krishna says, Aham Atma Guna Kesha Sarva Bhutasya Titaha Aham Adi Cha Madhyam Cha Bhutanam Anta Eva Cha. So Bhagavan says, I am the Atma. I am present in all of you, all the living beings. I am the Atma. Okay. Aham Adi Madhyam Cha Bhutanam. I am the one who projects on the beginning, Madhya, sustainer, and end, destroyer. Who is that? Atma is present in all of us. That is the Paramatma. That's God, Sri Krishna. So we think that Bhagavan is sitting somewhere and doing something. He is the Atma, our inner self, our Sakshi. Okay. Atma is the GOD God, is the generator, operator, destroyer. People say it's somewhere, Bhagavan. When we speak of God, Uparwala. Okay. Uparwala nahi, Andarwala. Inner reality, our Atma. How is God present in you? God is present in you, all of you, as I am. I exist. Right? I stands for consciousness, am stands for existence. God is present all of us as I am. That you are remembering God every time when you say, I am going, I am coming, I am eating. The I am, when you are making a statement, you are speaking of God only. But the moment you say I am, you will add to body. Okay, you think I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Right? I am as it is the God, Ishvara, generator, operator, destroyer, projects. I am conditioned by I am the body, mind, and intellect is the Jiva. I am, when you make a statement, I am, you are remembering God only. When you say I am the body, you are becoming Jiva. So look at your life. There is unchanging I in you and changing in I in you. I was born, I grew up, I got married, I'm here, I'm 70 years old. So that what is changing here? Body is changing, mind is changing, intellect is changing, the world is also changing. The way you look at the world is also changing. But I has not changed. That unchanging I is Atma. And that is pointed by I am. When you speak of I am, you are pointing to I am, unchanging I. The unchanging I is the totality. The totality, there is no experience and experienced one. When the totality becomes aware of itself, then I am comes into picture. You become aware of your existence. In that existence, when you become aware of existence, the entire world is projected in you. You become the projector. You become the sustainer. You become the experiencer. God is not the Uparwala, one who is above. God is the Andarwala. Inner reality, Atma. And what is that Atma? I am. And real I am is pointing to I is consciousness, I am is existence, which is pointing to I, which is pure I, pure awareness, which is infinite, Ananda. I is consciousness, I am is existence. Existence is Chit, Sat, consciousness is Chit, and it is conditioned by your body. The real I is unconditional I, infinite, Atma, which is what you are. So the Atma has a power of Maya Shakti. It's like a dream. With the Maya Shakti, it projects the world. With Nidra Shakti, it projects the dream world. Atma is the projector, experiencer, and sustainer also. See, everything in the world is continuously changing, right? But it's still, the world appears to be solid and continuous. That's not because the world is solid and continuous. It's because the observer, Sakshi, is continuous and observer. Atma is the continuous. The continuity for the world is not coming from the world. The continuity from the world is coming from the Atma, who is continuously always present everywhere. This Atma projects dream objects in the mind. So Atma, it's not the waker who projects the dream world. See, we say, I had a good dream. Who says so? The waker. I went to sleep. It is false. The waker was not in the dream. The dreamer was not in the sleep. The waking personality disappears in the dream. The dream personality disappears in the sleep. So the waker's vasanas are taken by the Atma to project the dream world. It's not the waker. It's not the waker which is creating the dream. Nidra Shakti belongs to Atma. So waker thinks, I am only dreaming. No. In the dream, waker is not there. Miss Jagrati is not there in the dream. Waker's impressions in the mind, vasanas, are used by the Atma to create the dream world. Okay? Then waking world is created by the Atma using Maya Shakti. The dream world is created using Nidra Shakti. Who creates? Atma, not the waker. Waker doesn't have the ability to create the waker. Waker is called Vishwa in Vedanta. Dreamer is called Taijasa. Vishwa and Taijasa do not create the dream world. Vishwa doesn't create the dream world. Taijasa doesn't create the dream world. It's Atma which projects the waking world and dream world. How does Atma project the waking world? Atma projects the waking world requires a material, right? Script. So the waking world script comes from the karma of the jiva. The dream world comes from the vasana of the jiva. Vasana of the jiva creates the dream world. Karma of the jiva creates the waking world. Waking world is created with the Maya Shakti. Dream world is created by Nidra Shakti. What is the script of the dream world? Vasanas, impressions of the jiva. What is the script for the waking world? Karma of the jiva. Sanchita karma, prabdha karma, agami karma, kriyamana karma is used to create the waking world. Impressions which are gathered in the waking state is used to create the dream world. Who is the creator? Atma, the Sakshi, who creates and projects. Projector, sustainer, and experiencer. So Atma projects the jiva first. Okay? And external objects which are external and internal objects suitable to jiva to experience karma. See, the jiva, the subject, and the object, both are objects in Atma. For the Atma, what we call as jiva and the world, both are objects. Both are appearances in Atma. Both are mithya. Just like when you dream, you become a dream girl and live in California, then you realize that dream girl and California both are unreal. Similarly, for Atma, waking world and waking experience, waking body, both are unreal. Dream world and dream body, both are unreal from Atma point of view. Mithya. Both are projections, like a dream. The waking dream is projected by Maya Shakti. The sleeping dream is projected by Nidra Shakti. Okay. Now, in the projection, the dreamer appears first and the dream world appears. Just like you, when you wake up, right? You are in sleep. There's no world there. When you wake up, first, I am comes in picture. Then the body comes in picture. Then I am the body feeling comes in picture. Then you open your eyes, the world appears. The jiva is created first and the world is created next. So now we are under the wrong impression that I am the jiva. I woke up in the world. Not really. The world and body both appear together. How is the body and world created? The jiva is created using jiva is projected first, and the world is projected based on the papa and punya of the jiva. So if jiva has done good punya, then heaven is projected. Jiva will experience heaven. If he has done papa, he will experience the hell. Papa and punya become the material for projecting the world. Similarly, how the jiva experiences the world, that becomes the vasana impression. And this vasanas and impressions are created, used for experiencing the dream world. Maya Shakti becomes the waking world. Nidra Shakti becomes the dream world. But Maya Shakti and Nidra Shakti both are the power of Atma for projecting. Waker doesn't project the dream. Waker only gathers vasanas in the waking state. Impressions get waking state. Then vasanas become material for dream state. So this is like mistaking a rope as a snake. I see a rope and I'm scared. It's a snake. This Atma is mistaken as body, mind, and intellect in the waking dream and sleeping dream. As long as the mistake is there, we are scared. Rope is mistaken for a snake. But once I realize, oh, this is a rope, there's no snake there, the dream is gone. The waking dream and dreaming dream ends when I recognize I am the Atma. A rope is mistaken for a snake in darkness. In light, there's no snake. Similarly, in the light of Atma Dana, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect is gone. Body, mind, intellect is a part of the dream. I am the witness of body, mind, intellect. Sakshi. Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness. If you realize this, the dream is gone. Dream will appear, dream will be there, but you will not identify the dream. So that is waking up profoundly. That's called awakening. That's called waking up. And once you wake up from the dream, the emotional disturbances, fear, what happens in the dream is gone. The dream can continue, doesn't matter. So the objections to say waking state and dream state both are unreal are addressed in the shloka number 2.7 to 2.18. Any questions are there? Okay. Yes. Huh? Okay. So there is a question on the Zoom. We say Atma is one continuous through waking, dreaming, and deep sleep state, and nothing else is continuous. Our dreams are due to subconscious impressions present in this, our impressions, subconscious impressions. This thing from the waking world and then gets projected from a subconscious memory into the dream world. Whereas it doesn't happen the other way around. So waking state is more real compared to dreams, right? So waking state is more real compared to dream state from the waker point of view. From Atma point of view, both are unreal. So the question is, my dream is because dream is a subset of waking state. Whatever vasanas or impressions are gathered in waking state appears in the dream. The waking state is more real than the dream state. This is the question, right? So this question is true. Waking state is more real than the dream from the waker point of view. But who is waker, who is dreamer? Who will say, when you are dreaming, you think you are the waker. So waker point of view, waking is more real. Dreamer point of view, dream is more real. From Atma point of view, both are unreal. So any judgment from the waker point of view or dreamer point of view is still unreal. Anybody else any questions? Shravan? Vaniji?
Prabhuji, can you repeat or explain that bit about both Nidra Shakti and Maya Shakti? Both Nidra Shakti and Maya Shakti. Can you hear me, Prabhuji? Belong to Atman.
Correct.
That can you explain?
See, the question is the question, anybody able, are people able to hear the question of Vaniji? Anantan? Was the question clear?
Not fully clear. The background noise was there. Yeah.
I'll explain. I'll tell that. Right. Vaniji is asking a question. Nidra Shakti and Maya Shakti both are the powers of Atman. Right. See, when we say I had a good dream, right? I had a good dream. Who says so? Waker says so. Miss Jagrati says I had a good dream. But in reality, the waker is not in the dream. The waker disappears in the dream. Then the dream appears. Right? So the waker is not a part of the dream. Waker is not a cause of the dream. Waker disappears during the dream. So the dream must be happening not because of waker. So who is there in the waking state? Who is in the dream state? In the waker, what impressions are gathered, that becomes the material for the dream. So dream is projected in that by the material. What are the material? Impressions of the waker. So who does that? Atma. That's called Nidra Shakti, the power of Atma. Similarly, the waking world is projected. I didn't project it. I mean the waker, personality. I'm a part of the projection. So who projected? The Atma projected. Atma projected based on the karmic impressions. Sanchita karma, prarabdha karma, agami karma, kriyamana karma. These karmas are there in the Maya Tattva. Maya Tattva is nothing but cosmic mind. From the cosmic mind, the waking world is projected based on my karma. So Maya Shakti projects the waking world, Nidra Shakti projects the dream world. The difference between Maya Shakti and Nidra Shakti is Maya Shakti is projected based on the karmic impression. Nidra Shakti is used to project the vasanas impressions which you have gathered during the waking state. Is that clear, Vaniji?
So here we are making the equation Atman is equal to Ishvara.
Atman is Ishvara. Atma, Paramatman is Ishvara. Atman, when we speak of Atma, we are identifying Atma with the body-mind complex. When you separate out body-mind complex, Atman is nothing but Brahman. Atman is Paramatman.
So when we say the karmic script of the Jiva, it creates the Jiva Srishti. So that will be only prarabdha, it can't be sanchita and vata.
Yeah, when the question is Jiva Srishti, see, we have to understand the Jiva. When you say a Jiva can experience any loka, 14 lokas, Boloka, Bhuvaloka, Suvarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Satala, Patala. Jiva gets a specific. The question is, when Jiva experiences something, it's called Jiva Srishti. So this is, we have to be very clear. In the waking state, the waking world is projected. The world consists of 5 elements: earth, Panchabhutas, my body. This is actually part of the Ishvara Srishti. I didn't create it. Okay. So now, what is Ishvara Srishti, the world which is there, is common to all of our experience, objective experience. for all the jivas. But jiva will experience the world in certain way. Certain impressions are gathered. The vasanas are gathered. These vasanas become jiva srishti. They become the impression for the further karmic karma, or they become the impression for the dreams. Vasanas which you gather from the Ishvara srishti is called jiva srishti. And they'll add to agami karma, or some karma is exhausted in the dream also. That's called jiva srishti. Is it clear?
See, the impressions also is part of projections of the Atma only, right?
Impression are also what?
Impression is also part of projection of Atma only, right? Impression is also...
Impression is not a projection. The projection is based on the karmic impressions. How you take it depends on the jiva's sattva-guna, tamo-guna, rajo-guna. The qualities of jiva and which level of evolution jiva is. Okay, same thing. What a person is sattvic guna, sattva guna sees in some way, rajo guna sees in some way, tamo guna sees in some way. They are the impressions.
No, correct. But it is happening in your Atma domain only, right? See,
in the presence of Atma, this is happening.
Yeah.
Right.
So in the presence of Atma, if it is happening, then it is a projection of Atma only, right?
It is the projection of Atma based on the impressions gathered with Jiva. Jiva is nothing but Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna.
Okay.
Okay. Atma by itself is neither a doer, nor a enjoyer, nor experiencer. In connection with Jiva, it becomes Jivatma.
Okay.
Can you put it like this, Prabhuji? That Atma is the light of the projector, and vasanas are the film.
Correct. Vasanas are the film. Atma is the light of the projector. Vasanas and karma are like films. Atma is like a light, Atma Jyoti. Vasanas and karma are the impressions, films, which project the world. Anybody else has any questions?
Yeah, also I had, I got the clarity, but see, all this dream state, whatever is happening is real in the dream domain. And waking, correct, whatever is happening is true in the domain. Only an umpire, the self, can judge both are true or untrue.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you.
So, what is happening in the waking state? Is real in the waking state. What is happening in the dream is dream real in the dream. The waker comment on dream or dreamer's comment on waking is not correct. Only who is a neutral in both the states can comment. That's called Atma or Sakshi. Yes, Shravan?
Prabhuji, there is this experience in Jiva that certain untenable situations in the dream caused him to come out of the dream.
Yeah.
Similarly, what is the equivalent of this forcible coming out of Jiva in Ishvara or in the Atman point of view, and Sakshi point of view?
In the waking state, you mean?
In the waking state.
See, they're asking the question which is asked is, some situation in dream will make you wake up from the dream. Right? For example, you come across a dream tiger, you get scared, then you wake up from the dream. Okay? Some situations make you wake up from the dream. Correct? So, what is equivalent of that? Waking up from the waking dream. Waking dream. You wake up from the dream world. Right? You woke up from the dream world because tiger chased you. In the waking world, what is the equivalent of that? So Shankaracharya gives a beautiful story for that. Imagine you are walking in a forest, a dream tiger started chasing you. You jump into a river, then you wake up. Right? The dream tiger equivalent of the waking world is called the Sadguru, realized master. Okay? Realized master comes into your life because of whatever prarabdha karma is there, then you suddenly get shocked. Whatever I thought is unreal. So, Sadguru is equal to dream tiger.
Very good.
And why tiger appeared in your life? Because of your vasana. Why Sadguru appeared in your life? Because of prarabdha karma.
Very good.
Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, anybody else any your question? There is one question here. Nidra Shakti is and awake, Jagrat Shakti, Nidra Shakti and waking state, just naming for us to understand, because if both awake and sleep is unreal from the Atma point of view, there shouldn't be any differences. So, Nidra Shakti and Maya Shakti, why two distinctions? Both are nothing but dream from the Atma point of view. Yes, they are from the dream point of view. But from the Waker point of view, I am giving a distinction. Waker is in ignorance. So why call Nidra Shakti? Why call Maya Shakti? From Waker point of view, teaching is given. For him, Nidra Shakti and Maya Shakti is told. From Atma point of view, both are dreams. Anybody else any questions?
Yo, Prabhuji, in the lighter vein, our Sadguru's name is also Narasimha, likened to the tiger in the dream.
So, Pandiji is telling in the lighter vein, our Sadguru's name is also Narasimha, the lion, which wakes you up, which rips you apart. Okay. Anybody else any questions?
But this lion is not fearsome, Prabhuji, very lovable lion.
Compassionate.
Lion rips you apart, right?
Wait till the time comes.
Okay. No. We are approaching as Prahalada, not Hiranyakashipu, no.
So, the teaching of Vedanta is just like a lion comes in your dream and you scare and get wake up. Why lion comes? Because of your impressions, vasanas only. A Sadguru comes in your life, a realized master comes, or satsanga happens in your life because of your prarabdha karma. So that will wake you up.
There's a positive side of prarabdha karma. Is the positive side of prarabdha karma having a Sadguru?
Any prarabdha, any good punya will bring that Sadguru in your life.
Is it good punya or desire?
Desire also comes because of punya only. Okay, shall we sit for a few minutes silently? Toma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivananani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of your hands and give one to the eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Light of Self Foundation has YouTube channel, website. You can subscribe to that and forward it to your friends if you are interested. Our children program is called I Lead. You can subscribe to that or forward to your friends. So there is a question on YouTube. The question is, Sandhya Ravi asks, we get relief from bad dream if we wake up and the dream stops then. But if your waking experience are bitter, bitter means bad, how can waking up to our real self give us the relief as the waking state continues? So the question here is, if I wake up from dream, I get a bad experience. A tiger chaser, I wake up. The dream ends. Okay. So in the waking state, I have a bad experience in life. So I understand I am the Atma, I am not the body, mind, intellect. But the dream continues because the body is there. Right? How is there relief? So the question you have to ask is, it's not about the dream. It's the identification the dream makes the problem. Dream can continue. It is the identification of the dream which makes the problem, not the dream itself. Let's say you go for a movie. It's a horror movie. You are afraid. You are sweating. Then suddenly you realize it's a movie. The movie continues, but the sweating stops. You're not afraid because the problem is you have identified the movie character. The problem is not the movie. The problem is identification of the body and mind and intellect. Sri Ramana Maharshi had a cancer. It's called sarcoma. There's a tremendous pain in the body. It's a bad experience. Right? But Ramana Maharshi is able to watch it as a sakshi. He's not identifying. So somebody asked Ramana Maharshi, is there a pain? Yes, there's a pain in the body. Are you in the pain? No, I'm not in the pain. I'm the sakshi. So when you separate out yourself from the problem, do not superimpose yourself in the body and mind. The dream has ended. The movie may continue. Understand? In the sleeping dream, when you wake up, the dream disappears. In the waking dream, when you wake up, the dream continues because the body is there. But the dreamer doesn't continue. The dreamer becomes sakshi, witness. So dreamer has no problem. The sakshi has no problem. So you wake up from the dream. So this is actually something called, in the dream, there's something called lucid dream. In the lucid dream, if you know that you are dreaming, then even a dream tiger comes, you are not afraid. Similarly, in the waking state, even the bad experiences are there, you'll be witness. You're not afraid because it's not for you. It's for the body mind complex. It's a part of the movie. Does that answer your question, Sandhya? So anybody else any questions? Can you close for the day? another 15 minutes I will start Kannada session.